The Running Man is ridiculous, but it's a fair bit of fun. The action is okay, and the movie does a good job at setting the expectation of suspension of disbelief early on in the film. There is a ton of plot convenience. Glen Powell's Ben Richards conveniently meets the exact people he needs to survive the Running Man challenge. And when being hunted by skilled military assassins, they somehow can't land a shot on him. This retro-futuristic bifurcated society is simple and fairly straightforward enough to understand. There's a hint of thought-provoking social commentary in this movie that I appreciated. The acting is hit or miss, but Glen Powell does a solid job as a leading man. He did well at conveying the desperation and compelling aspects of his character, and the physicality, though far from Schwarzenegger, was serviceable enough to this story. I think the movie could have benefited from being trimmed up some, especially in that last chunk of the film. After Glen Powell meets Michael Cera, the movie should have started its descent into the final act. Instead, they tack on another plot point and character that weren't really necessary to the story. It gets so over the top that I was really just ready for the movie to end. I do have a particular fondness for Arnold Schwarzenegger's Running Man from 1987, and would still take it over this remake. However, Glen Powell did a solid enough job for me to give this movie a recommendation to catch on streaming, if you're interested. And apparently it's more faithful to the source material, so that gives it some points too.